Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina, and this is Cat and Moon Budgets. I'm so used to saying Cat because I go by Cat at work. It's just so much easier. Um, but anyway, today's video, we're gonna allocate the paychecks that I got yesterday. Dakota sent me money, and then today was my paycheck getting deposited into my bank account. So we're just gonna deposit all that and put it where it needs to go this month and see what we're working with so far. I know last video I probably mentioned that I picked up a shift through agency work and I said I was never going back. Well, I changed my mind. I was like, the first time is always rough and it makes you not want to go back because you don't know where anything is. You don't know how the cards are set up. You don't know the people and stuff like that. So I'm going to try it again next Saturday. I'm doing it just twice a month when I don't have the kids on a Saturday, just so I'm not working 7 days a week for a while, essentially. So I picked up 2 this month, and that's just to kind of give us like a kickstart to achieve these goals and to get back on track and to pay stuff down faster. I would rather do that temporarily than to struggle bus it and feel like we're not making any progress. So the first things first is we need to review the transactions, and it does not ever put my check in here. I don't know why. And it does not, and it's annoying. And then so Dakota uses Cash App right now to pay me. That's going to be changing soon, hopefully. If he doesn't work a Saturday, we can get that squared away. And so when we get it figured out, it's just going to be all in one bank account, so we don't have to like worry about that. And I choose to do the instant deposit the first paycheck of the month just because it takes out like an $18 fee or something. So I was like, $18 is fine. I can compensate the $18. So that's why I do it that way. And so right off the bat, I have to unhide a category before I go any further because, oh, just kidding. I didn't have it in there to begin with. Okay. So I forgot to cancel a subscription when I was canceling stuff last week, and this Microsoft one for $12.65 is the software that I pay for to get like the stickers and stuff that I put up in my videos for YouTube. So I pay that, and it apparently did not cancel when I thought it did. I'm really bad at like doing multiple things right now. Okay, so we need to add in my paycheck, and I have it written down here. It's 154,855. I had an on-call on this hour, but I only worked like 62 hours regularly because I had a bunch of appointments that I had to clock out early for, or a bunch of like really short days just because Thursdays are slow again in this area right now for visits. So I don't always get the full 8 hours. And I mean, that's totally fine. I really don't mind. So I just usually budget my checks off of $1,500 standardly. So we'll just put the extra $48 somewhere if I have it left over. So we did all that. And then I always do the overspending because there are things that like need to happen first. I don't ever want to like not allocate that money because it's already spent and pending. So I want to make sure that that's taken care of before I put my money to work elsewhere. So I do need to rework the rent amount because he did not give me the full $1,500, and the amounts that I had written down were the full like $1,500. His check was just a little bit smaller, so that's fine. $369. And then 739 divided by 2. 369. So we'll just do 370. Okay, so I probably could have done that math ahead of time, but I didn't. So babysitting needs to get 180. Pets Best needs to get assigned. We can close that for now. Data is the 21st now, so, and I did upgrade because it wouldn't let me update my phone. Like none of the updates would run because I didn't have space on my phone. So I went through and I cleaned up all my photos last month, put them onto my hard drive, like the ones of the kids and stuff that I wanted to keep. And I transferred over like my Thrive Progress photos and stuff that I didn't want to lose. And so I really cleaned that up, and I still didn't have enough room after doing all that. Like I cleared off like 50 gigabytes of stuff and I still didn't have enough room. So I just decided to upgrade. It's like $12. So I had to make that decision and I did not make it lightly. Like I really struggled to not have to upgrade that. I really didn't want to. Let's see, we need Mattress Firm is gonna come out. So that was 41 last month. So we're gonna type in 41. I have it all written down here. So if I'm looking down, it's just because I'm trying to figure this all out. But it's October, so it's going to start being Halloween, and we're figuring out our costumes. The boys are reusing their costumes this month or this year. And then me and Dakota are trying to figure out what we want our costumes to be, because I wanted to be Shigo from Kim Possible. It's just like always been a childhood thing of mine, but they don't have a comparable costume, and he refuses to be the man villain. I can never remember his name. And so I just I really wanted to do this, and I told him I will sacrifice how badly I want to be Shigo if you can't figure out like a Kim Possible costume, because he's talking about being Ron. And I was like, I will be a Power Ranger and you can be one with me. Like I don't know, something about dressing up as a Power Ranger. I never did it as a kid, and so I was like, I really want to do it just to satisfy my inner child, like so bad. So he thought it was funny. I didn't think it was that funny. Okay, so we need, these are like all out of whack. Okay, so ad free needs 3. We're just gonna go down my list. This needs $49 right now. Oh wait, so we're gonna undo that. So this, I calculated up my annual fee and like the child fee and then my last training appointment for this. So I need to divide this by 2. So we need to put $79 here to be able to pay that on target. I don't know why I need to go to the gym and like give them a blank check so it lowers the cost. Chat GPT needs to get assigned. I use that like all the time. Like right now I'm really trying to hone in on my nutrition with my alongside the Thrive more, so I can like engage more fat loss and like lean out. And it like has not been working with my macros. It's been hard for me to figure out like what I need. So I really sat down and I try to figure out like with what the macro calculation it gave me, because I use the app macros first, and it gives me like if I'm sedentary, if I moderately exercise. And so I've been trying to really figure that out, and it's been hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like trying to hit 1,200 calories to be in a deficit when you're not exercising is probably one of the hardest things I will ever do, because I like where I was at, where I could like maintain my weight and stuff, because I could have chips, I could have a serving of Oreo thins. Like I got comfortable. And so it's just a little uncomfortable right now. So I went through and I just did like all of our utility bills and stuff for part of them, because I do it by Paycheck. And then Care Credit is our lovely new expense that I have to pay off my periodontal cleaning. But luckily, I don't have to pay for a lot of stuff with that for a while for me, because I had a credit come back from insurance. So I was really happy with that. Okay, so we did all of these that need to be done right now. Car, we're gonna put $48 there. That's just half of what it was. We're gonna relabel this food because that's what I have it labeled down on my paper version, just so it balances out. We're gonna put half of that in there. Eating out, I do like to do eating out, so I don't want to skimp on that. And that includes like my little gas station trip. So while I'm working, if I like drink all my water and I'm still like dying of thirst and I can't make it till I get home. Chip is getting $25. I'm not going to put anything into medical. I will shift stuff around if we need it. We're going to need stuff for the house. I need to put more in here for Thrive because that was, I didn't calculate out taxes. I just went off of like my last order, but I'm switching to the classic system, which I will say, if you do need like a way to simplify your health, if that's like something you're interested in, I do highly recommend Thrive. It's the only thing that's really like taken away my brain fog, and I really struggle with that like every single day of my life. It's so hard. Let's see. Kids, I'm not going to put 50 in kids like I planned because they need shorts, but it's not like a high priority right now. We do need to put money in vacation though. We almost got that fully funded. And then Christmas, we're going to put 50 just because I have like nothing in Christmas, like $102, and it's October. Like I'm so behind on Christmas because I keep having to move things around. And that's also why I really want to do these extra shifts so that way I'm not struggling so hard. So we'll put 50 in business, and then that was all I allocated for. Oh, water. The water bill, I have to make sure that I allocate stuff out for it because otherwise we struggle to get there. And it's never any fun. I do want to put $25 to beauty because I need to get a haircut. My shedding rate is absolutely astronomical right now. And then I want to put 50 in entertainment because we are going to be going to the local, like it's called Skelly's Farm and Market, but they have like mazes and you can get pumpkins there. They have really good donuts and stuff too. We'll put 30 there. And then put the extra there. Okay, so we did manage to save, and I will get those transferred into their separate accounts so that way I don't spend it because I am notorious for doing that. Honestly, it's so bad. So that's why I have like separate savings accounts in my bank, and I will just transfer them over shortly after I allocate the money, if not the same day. So that way I can keep that all separated. And I really hope I didn't forget anything. I feel like I am. And then at the end of September, I made an extra payment from the money that agency working gave me to pay down this credit card faster because it adds like $45 a month in interest, and I need to get that gone. So it's the highest payment, even with care credit being $93. This one is more because of the interest adding onto it. Like my payments would have to be like $115 to pay that down even faster. So I really need to get that paid down. And so that's why I paid $170, is it just seemed like a good idea. And I was still able to put money towards vacation, and the extra money Dakota gave me at the end of the month went into our emergency fund. So we are saving money as well as like paying things down and doing fun things. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please, please, please. My views and everything are like all out of whack lately, and I'm just really trying to get them back up so I can work towards getting monetized. By the time you see this, it's the last day for the 300 subscriber giveaway, so be sure to go onto that video and comment 300 to get your entry in. I also have a short up of the contest too, just to try and get more eyes on it. So I will be drawing the winner Saturday, October 4th to do that. So be sure you do that as well. And I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.